just browsing, looking for a handbag.
You're looking for a handbag to replace this, or
Yes,
yeah.
this poor thing that's been kicked around. And I know what I want. I want compartments to have
Yes.
each thing where I can
Right.
readily get to it.
Now, is your life like that, in compartments,
Yes.
that you know where everything
Yes.
is?
Definitely.
Is it?
Def-
What are some of the good compartments?
Just being organised and knowing in the house where to
Yes.
find things. If someone asks me for something, I know exactly where it is, and if it's not there, we don't have it.
So you're the organiser.
Very much, I'm afraid.
Always been the
I
organiser.
get ribbed.
Do you really?
I do.
You do it that much?
Yes, I do.
Give us a bit more of a picture about your family and your home. You
My
have
family,
children.
no. Well, I do have a daughter and a son, 30 and 31, and they no longer live at home, and we live on 20 acres on a beautiful spot up in the hills.
Which hills?
Dandenongs.
Dandenong Hills.
Belgrave South.
Right.
And
Who's we?
My husband and I.
Right.
Yeah. And we have a few cattle, which are very well trained also.
They're organised cattle.
Yes, they come over every night for their meal, and
Yes.
they know roughly what time. And,
Yes.
yeah, but it's good.
You don't have a
They're
printed menu for them, do you?
No, not yet.
How many cattle?
At the moment, 8.
8.
Yes.
And what is it?
Just to keep
commercial?
the grass down virtually,
Your
and
mowers.
pets. Yes, and manure for the veggie patch and all that sort of thing.
And you have names for the cows?
Is that a yes? Yes, we do.
What sort of names?
At the moment, we have Solvol, who we bred, and he was so named because he came out the colour of Solvol soap. So that was good enough. And it's good to identify them, because if one goes missing, we just say, well, this one's missing. We have Collie. He's black and white for Collingwood. We have a red cow who is red. And who else do we have?
Is there a ritual that you have to get up early and do stuff?
No,
they look after themselves.
No, but they wait in the morning till my husband goes to make sure they're not going to get anything extra to eat. And when the car comes up the hill at night, they know his car, and they look and they moo, and they come up to the house because
they've got some sort of response mechanism.
Oh, they are incredible.
People
They're
think
incredible.
cows are stupid.
No, they are not a cow in a paddock. This little one we bred, Solvol, he's now 4 and huge.
Yes.
He used to come in the kitchen, and while I was making his bottle, because I had to inject him every day for 6 weeks when he was a baby, he was very ill. So naturally you do, he's like a dog. He doesn't really know that he's a cow.
And you haven't told him.
No, no, we like it that way.
Yeah.
Because he comes out into the house lawn, and we say, do you want to come out out of the paddock, Bubby? We call him Bubby now. And because he was a baby for so long, or a sook for so long.
Yeah.
And he wags his tail and moos, and he walks to the gate.
Yeah.
He knows what you're saying to him. And he comes up to the back of the van and looking for his apples and his bread, and he'll pull the tools out of the van, scavenging until he finds a bag of bread, and he'll get it in his mouth, and he'll fling it around till he breaks the bag to eat the bread. Yeah, so yeah, he's beautiful. I think my upbringing as a Christian has made a lot of difference. It makes me realise that people may do things to you, and but maybe they just haven't found their way yet. And
So you're very
I think,
forgiving.
Yeah.
Tolerant.
Yeah. I guess I was pretty much quiet at school, and I got picked on because of that, because I wasn't out doing what the other kids were doing, but I'd be playing sport, and then you're a nerd, But I never swayed from that, and I just think that my upbringing's made me tolerant of people like that, because I think they must be unhappy to be picking on you.
And you're not.
No. I get a bit discouraged with the way things are in the world at the moment. I think, I don't know if discouraged the word. I think it's sad.
Yes.
That people are doing what they're doing to each other, and I just think, like, just being out shopping, I look around and I think, all this stuff we have, for what? What do we need all this stuff for? So I think along the way I've learned that things aren't what it's about. It's about people. Yeah.
But sometimes stuff like a handbag.
He's very handy.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, there's too much choice. Like, you know, like I know the one I want because I know you can get it. But if I, you know, there was only 2 models, then it'd be one or the other.
Good luck.
Thank you.
With your search today.
Great show.
Thank you very much.
Never miss it, and I reckon it's Mrs. and I. She's ducked off. The way you just grab them in the street, and you know, watch SBS all the time.
Thanks a lot. Why are you rushing off?
Huh?
Can you talk to us?
Oh, I could. Yeah.
Meet you? Say
Yeah.
hello?
Yeah,
You know my name, Andrew.
Yeah, Rod.
Rod, what do you do?
I work in a factory.
And your day off today?
Yep.
That's good. It's a bit cold for a day off, though.
It's just got to happen, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. How long have you been living in Dandenong area?
I don't live in Dandenong. I
Where
live
do
in
you-
Springvale. Oh, I live in Aspendale.
Right.
We come down to Dandenong every shop day that we can to
Shopping.
get to the market. Best
Yeah.
place in
Is it?
Melbourne for the
What do you
Fruit and
shop?
veg.
Fruit and veg.
Yeah.
Right. Do you cook?
no.
Mrs.?
Yes.
Yeah. What's her name?
Kay.
Kay.
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
Terminology marriage.
Okay, how long have you been together?
20 odd years.
20 years.
Yeah, 3 children.
3 kids, all still with you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is the oldest?
18, just turned 18. Youngest is 6. We call her Oops. Okay.
Oops.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
And what? When I say they're all with you, they're all living with you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How's that working?
No problem.
Yeah.
I've got a daughter, my oldest, she's got cerebral palsy and a little bit of mild intellectual and physical handicap.
Mm-hmm.
But
So everybody else pitches in.
no, she's treated just the same.
Yeah.
And she's, for a girl that was, when she was 5, she couldn't walk, and now she's winning gold medals at State Olympics and that for the Special Olympics and things like that. So
Jeepers.
bit of
Yeah. What do you think? Why? She's obviously very determined.
yeah. She suffers from cerebral palsy, and it's what they call a left hemiplegia. So it's like somebody has a stroke and
Yes.
left with no vision in one eye, and
So this is what she was born with.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So is she your first child?
yes,
Yes.
yeah.
So when you found out about that,
Yeah.
what was your feeling? How did you feel about that?
Well, she's your daughter, you know. You blame yourself. Your parents do.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You think, well, what did we do wrong? What, you know, have we? Is it a lifestyle thing? Is it something that we did wrong? You know, through diet or
Something.
So, you know, it's just something that you think to yourself,
Yeah.
well, you know, it's part of the process, and then you accept it,
Yes.
and then you just move on.
Yeah.
She's a lot. Catherine will do wondrous things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So then you had 2 more children,
yeah,
and Kay's not going to have any more.
no more, no more, no more.
Hence the oops.
Yeah, no more. Well, it's a big difference. I'm 51 and my daughter's 6, my youngest.
Yeah.
And when I take her to school, they say, "Gee, isn't that nice? Granddad's taking her to school." And so anyway,
But there are some upsides too, aren't there?
oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Look, family's what it's all about. 2 daughters and my wife are going to America next year to visit some friends, and I'm staying home.
Are you?
I don't like America. I mean, it's not. They're probably nice people, but
Yeah.
And I've just finished reading Stupid White Men, and I'd like them even less. So they can stay there, and my son and I will stay home. And
Tell us about your son.
yeah, he's a typical kid. He's
How old is he now? Early
just turned. Let me get this right. I'll get into trouble. Just turned 16
Right.
in January.
Yeah.
Good kid.
Yeah. What do you do at that age, everybody's telling us that we should be telling our kids about drugs and staying off drugs and stuff. Presumably you'd like him to stay off drugs.
Yeah, he'd probably be able to tell me more about that than I'd be able to tell him, because he's in that, not he himself, but he's in that culture, he's in that environment. And
did you talk to him about it at all?
Yeah, we've had one incident where he came home a little bit glazy-eyed, and but I mean, he's directs his interest in other things. I think that's more stems from insecurity and boredom and things like that.
When I was 16, I wanted to try things, you know.
Oh yeah, well I did too. Well, I did too. But I mean, I said to him, "Son, there's nothing much you can tell me that I haven't probably done myself." And I mean that. My father would say that to me, and I'd take the same approach as he took. Well, you know nothing, but he had a rough time at school.
In what sense? Was he bullied?
Bullied.
Was he?
To such an extent that took him out of that school and put him in another school where he's come on leaps and bounds. And he was one of those people that would have been out of school at 15 if he could have been. Now he's happy to stay because he knows the alternative's not too, well, it's not too bright for kids these days. And,
well, what about Oops?
Oh, well, she rules the roost.
I bet.
I mean, she does. I mean, everything to Maddie is, well, everything's new, you know.
Yeah. What's her name?
Matty.
Oh, she's six.
Martha,
right.
But we call her Matty.
Right.
And she's
6 and she's the queen.
She's the queen. Believes in magic, and
of course she does.
Oh yes, but leaves magic potions around the home and things like that. So, but she's and she's got a. You know, look, they're innocent at that age. You know what I mean?
Despite the fact that there are no wedding photos around.
Yeah, I could whip some up. On the computer. Look,
the kids have got two terrific parents.
Yeah, well,
by the sound of it.
Our relationship lasted longer than my first marriage or my only marriage.
Sure,
well, no kids, but you know, I mean, it's lasted 20 odd years.
And the first one?
7.
Yeah.
And.
You got it right the second time.
Oh, look, I feel sorry. If you're watching, I apologise for anything I did in those first 7 years. I mean, well, you know, but the thing is, it's important to be able to sort of look out for your own. You can't. If I had my way, you'd put your kids in a cocoon. You can't do it, so you just got to put up with what you can. But they're doing it. Maddie, I'm a bit. I hope she's the last hope of my dynasty. I think she may do great things. I don't know. That's about it. So thank you.
Are you shopping?
Yes.
Are you spending your money or somebody else's?
My money.
Your money. And what are you shopping for?
Clothes to go out tonight. Special
event?
No, I just want to go out clubbing.
Night clubbing? We're in Dandenong. Are there any nightclubs here?
Nightclubs, really Brass Monkeys in Fountain
But
Gate.
you'd probably want to go out
City.
Into the city.
Yeah, go to the city.
Friday night clubbing. So what sort of clothes are you going to buy?
I bought jeans.
Right.
And
what
I'm
colour?
going to buy light blue.
Light blue.
Hipster flares.
Right. You bought them already?
I went to the market.
Right.
So now I'm just looking for a top.
A top. Now, what sort of a top? Does it have to be warm just because it's cold?
No, it's going to be skimpy.
Skimpy top?
Skimpy top.
Over which you'll wear a...
Jacket. Or a jumper.
Right. When you say skimpy, just a low slung...
Nah, I like actually bare arms and stuff.
Right. So you got...
That's me, skimpy.
That's... And dancing?
Yeah, definitely.
You're a good dancer?
I wouldn't go that far.
Go on,
I can dance, but I don't know if I'm good.
So, are you going out alone?
No, I'm going with a couple of friends and my boyfriend.
A couple of friends and your boyfriend?
Yeah, they're going to meet us there because I'm working tonight, so after work I'm going.
Okay. So does your boyfriend ever have a say in what you buy, what you wear?
No.
No.
He just appreciates it for what it is.
I didn't even ask your name.
Do you want to know it?
Yeah.
Quinita.
Quinita.
Yeah.
How'd you spell that?
Kuinita.
From?
Tonga?
It's a Tongan name?
Yeah.
Traditional Tongan name?
I don't know.
Do you know what it means? Does it have a meaning?
I got no idea. It was my auntie's name.
Your auntie?
Yeah.
And are your parents both
Half
Tongan?
Australian. One's Australian, one's Tongan.
Which?
Mum's Australian, dad's
None-
Tongan.
Okay. And what's their story? I mean, do you know their
How did they
backstory?
meet?
Yeah.
They met in New Zealand while my mum was on holiday and my dad was on holiday as well.
Right.
And they just met and fell in love and they came to Australia.
And did they show you pictures of them on holiday together?
No. I don't think they thought about that.
They didn't. What about, do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I've got 5.
5.
Yeah. 2 sisters, 2 brothers. 1 half brother, 1 half sister.
Big family.
Yeah.
You work at night, you said? What do you
Australia
do?
Post. Male Data and Letter Centre. It's very good.
What do you actually do?
Okay, well, we're like CFCs. We sort through the mail, parcels in the parcel box, big letters in the big letter box, kind of like that. The fat letters, and it goes processed through a machine. And it goes to barcoders, and
Yes.
it goes to MICRs, and then to barcoders.
And so,
And just all processed.
what are the hours that you work?
Oh, 4 hours. So that's all right.
Every day?
Yeah.
So that's your job. That's what
Yeah.
Your main job.
Practically.
practically.
Yeah.
Is it something you like doing? Do you enjoy
No,
sending
I'm
parcels?
just deferring for a year, so I have to get money so I can go to school next year.
So night clubbing is just a little
A
cream
little-
on the top.
exactly.
And what do you drink? Do you,
I really like the sweet drinks, so I'll go for like Baileys and milk and stuff like that. I hate vodka.
right. And your boyfriend?
Oh, tequila sunrises, I think he drinks. Something like that.
Tell us about him.
He's nice. He's Hungarian.
Right.
His name's Attila.
Attila.
Yeah.
Yes. So how long have you known him?
About 5, nearly 6 months.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Is it a long time for you in a
Well-
relationship?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah?
6 months, yeah. It's pretty long.
Yeah. What was the longest you've had a boyfriend for before?
2 months, 3 months, around that.
So you just sort of check him out and move on?
Use and abuse it?
No,
Yes,
I didn't want
do
to say that.
No.
No, I'm sure you don't.
No, I don't.
What's the best thing about him? You said he was a nice guy.
He's a really good motivator. Like,
Yeah.
and he really compliments you well. Like, if I'm playing like, I would say bad at tennis or something, he's like, nah, just improve a little and like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good like that.
He's encouraging you.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you, if ever, I'm sure it never happens, but if it did, what would you fight about with him?
Fight.
Yeah, argue.
It does. Just because I'm really petty. I am, and so I'll just fight about anything. If I'm really in an angry mood, I'll just take it out of him, which is really bad.
He knows that it's only a...
Yeah, a girl thing. No, I'm not going to say that. I didn't say that. Yeah.
And what about him? Does
Him?
he get narky?
Sometimes because he goes to school, so if he's like got a low grade or something, he'll just seem really depressed. And I'll try to boost him up a little, and if that doesn't work, I'm just like, calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just take a little silence, and yeah, that's good.
You're shopping alone.
Yeah.
Won't anybody come with you?
Not everybody's asleep because my sister works late night.
Would you like to have somebody with you?
Not really, not her. We went shopping last night, and she was really tired and she was cranky as well. So I was like, no. Yeah.
We'd offer to help, but we probably wouldn't be much help.
Really? Are you married?
Who? Us? Yeah, no, 2 of us are.
Yeah. Well, then don't you assess your wife's
Oh
clothing?
yeah, I do all my wife's
Well,
shopping.
then why wouldn't you help?
I don't know. I don't think we'd be much help. Not with the camera.
Oh, okay. Didn't notice that.
Nice to meet you.
You
Good
too.
luck with shopping.
Oh, I didn't get your name.
Andrew.
Andrew. Nice to meet you. And hi. See ya.
You're strolling very casually for such a cold day. You must be used to it.
Oh, yes,
I've
we
got
are,
a
but
bad
from
leg.
Scotland.
Are you from Scotland? This is
Keep
summer
my
for
time.
you. Are you on holiday?
No.
You live here?
Seaford, yes.
All right. What brought you to Australia? Did you come here because of the lifestyle? You wanted to...
For the children.
For the children.
Yeah?
And there's a certain time you can leave with children and then you're put, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And mine's were just a nice age, 13,
Manageable.
11, 9, 7. So the youngest was 7, you know what I mean?
When you arrived here?
Yes.
To most people, that'd be a fairly horrific idea. That'd be pretty frightening to arrive in a new country with 5 little
But we're
kids.
pioneers.
Pioneers, yeah. But no regrets. No regrets whatsoever.
No,
Did you
this
come
is-
as migrants?
Yes.
Yeah. And the five children probably helped on the application.
Yeah, but it was it was the best move we ever made.
What do you do? What was your profession at the time? What was your business?
Well, I was in the tramways.
So did you get work here pretty easily?
Yes.
Yeah.
I originally started in Sydney building Mascot Airport. And then I was asked to come to Tullamarine. They were building Tullamarine Jetport.
Right.
And then I left and went to the tramways
Yes.
and finished up as a district inspector.
And have you retired?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, about 5 years now.
Yes. Is it good being retired?
Yes, I love it.
Lovely.
I don't know how I found time to work.
It's still like when it's holiday time, you know, they'll say it's a long weekend and we'll say, oh, we've got a holiday.
Where did you meet originally? Where physically? Was it in
It's school.
at school?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 13. He was 12 when I was 13. Tell him the story, a baby snitched. No, we got married he was 17 and I was 18 when we got married.
Were your parents happy about that?
No, my father gave it 6 months, so
So
Father,
49 years
we're
later,
still going,
we're still
you know
going
what I
strong.
mean?
Yeah.
yeah, but
You were sure. You were sure.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah.
course, yeah. Because I met Dorothy when she was 13 and
that was
it
it.
was love at first sight.
And where did you get married?
In Glasgow.
In Glasgow, in a church?
No, registry office.
2-minute job.
2-minute job.
2-minute job, yeah.
Well, it was a pretty good, long-lasting 2-minute job. What about your parents? Were they?
Yeah, they were all right.
They were
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
But your father didn't.
No, well, fathers like to.
Oh, he ended up loving him before
yeah.
he died, but
I
at
was like the
time,
son he never had
Yeah.
because he had
yeah.
5 daughters.
All right.
So it was a nice compliment.
So your sisters, how did your sisters feel about it at the time?
Oh, they were jealous.
Probably glad to get rid of her.
They were not. No, my family all married young. All my sisters married young, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? But it's quite normal,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And their marriages are still lasting.
Oh,
Really?
yeah,
No, like
yeah.
nowadays, bloody
Yeah.
pathetic.
Yeah.
Try before you buy, you know what I mean?
But what do you think it is? Is it something you can define? Is there a
Yeah.
secret?
Yeah, I think nowadays they've not got morals.
Well,
In our day, well, it was different. And
they just
when you
don't
get-
seem to be committed
Yes.
the way they used to be.
Yes. Are you saying that because, 50 years ago, it was like there was a moral pressure
Well,
to
yeah,
stay married?
If you
even
get married,
yes.
Oh,
you
that's right,
stayed
yeah.
married,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's all
And now it's
changed,
too
love.
easy to just walk out.
Well, they all live with each other, even my granddaughters. One of them's got
Yeah,
2 kids.
this is going to television.
And she's not married yet, but
Yeah.
she will eventually get married, you
Yes.
know, I hope.
Yes. So you've obviously been together for a very long time.
49
50 years next
50
year.
years,
Yeah.
50 years. Are you going to do something special to celebrate?
Well,
No, we
probably,
don't know yet.
probably. It's a milestone.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Do you do things to celebrate occasions at
Yeah,
all?
we usually go out to tea, the two of us, you know what I mean?
And you still have things to talk about.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Computers.
Oh, yeah.
Computer maniac.
Both of
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? What
Yeah,
do
we
you
like them.
is it for email, for communication?
Email,
I
chat.
talk to my sister in Britain. My
Oh, yeah.
twin sister lives in Glasgow.
When you say
And-
you talk on the,
chat,
on
Yeah,
the,
on the
ICT,
internet.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's sort of you
It's
can
no
just
distance, you know what I mean? It's marvellous.
Yeah?
Yeah.
apart from the emailing, what else
Yeah.
do you said you
I
like
play.
them?
Yeah, I play card games and
I play games.
print labels and do typing. You know what I mean? It really
But
keeps
it's
you
not a job,
sane.
it's just
Sane.
Keeps your
a
mind
hobby. A
active.
hobby.
Yeah.
He's in one room, I'm in another. So
For quiet
we're
time.
quite tight. Yeah, that's what. But then the secret to a good marriage is I do what I'm told. I knew I would get that one. in.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay then.